If you want to make huge returns on your investment and spot the biggest market opportunity next, then you need to see where the gaps in the market are. Sounds pretty obvious, but you'll be surprised how many people miss this. Take the crypto markets. So many people started getting in only when they saw rallies and huge bull run prices. But the truth is, anyone who did make profits in crypto entered earlier when they saw the potential of this early stage industry. Now, the same goes for the energy crisis in Europe. We've seen fuel prices, gas prices skyrocket. And when you see problems like this in the market, you have to look towards the companies that are going to aim to fix this. This is why I want to introduce you guys to MCF Energy. This video has been sponsored by MCF Energy. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm giving you an overview based on my economic knowledge on what's been happening in the global macroeconomic energy sector and how MCF Energy is exploiting this opportunity, which is why I think it has potential. But again, remember, it is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Any form of investing involves risk. So remember, your capital is at risk. So make sure you do your own research before you invest in anything. But I'm here to present you with the facts, and then you guys can make up your own mind. Now, quick summary as to why the European energy crisis presents this as an opportunity. Let's briefly go through what the European energy crisis is. The European energy crisis is a complex situation that has been caused by multiple factors. High gas fees, low wind speeds, limited gas supply. A lot of this has also been fueled with the Russia-Ukraine crisis, where Russia is a major dominant energy provider. And you guys know that the majority of Europe has sanctioned Russia. So they now need to find alternative energy providers. The situation actually started in August 2021, where European gas prices surged. This is because there was increased demand, low supplies, and a cold winter in Asia. And this caused the prices of liquefied natural gas to surge. It is quite a gas problem rather than an oil-related problem. First of all, Europe has been focusing on greener energies, and they do consider gas as a greener energy source. Now, these high gas prices was further exacerbated by low wind speeds in August and September 2021. This reduced the output of wind farms. And then if wind energy had reduced, then naturally people looked towards gas, and that increased the demand of gas, which caused the prices to surge even more. Now, when gas prices skyrocketed, a lot of companies had to ration their supplies or halt production. Now, can you spot the opportunity here? We need a gas provider. And this is why we have a $4 billion opportunity here. Now, before I go into MCF Energy, which is Ford Nicholson's latest project, let me just go through his background and what he has done. Ford Nicholson is a managing partner and the founder of Kepis and Pope Financial Group, but he has had a large energy focus. He was on the board of Evergen Infrastructure Corp and Satisfy Health. He also was the deputy chairman of the board of the Interoil Corporation. Interoil Corporation was actually sold to ExxonMobil. So he sold two of his companies for $4 billion, around $4.2 billion. And his latest project, MCF Energy, is actually the biggest opportunity of his career. Remember, I said if there is a gap or a problem in the market, that poses as an opportunity. And an opportunity for us is return on investment. So MCF Energy is an early stage opportunity in one of the most profitable sectors. This is why I had to give you guys context. They're an exploration company for natural gas, but they're solving the problem of the European energy crisis where there are high gas prices. And they are also solving the problem of Europe's dependency on Russia for natural gas. Now, they have two giant projects already negotiated in Europe's safest jurisdiction, Austria and Germany. The drilling is actually planned early this year. Now, hear this, MCF Energy has first mover advantage. This is because it's the first new stock that is pursuing large-scale natural gas exploration in Europe ever since the war in Ukraine. As an investor, reading the corporate story is incredibly important. You know that the success of a business depends on a few factors, and I want to emphasize one of them in particular. The team that drives it is incredibly important, and their track record is also as important. So if you take a look, the co-founder Ford Nicholson was the co-founder of Bankers Petroleum. He was also the co-founder of Nations Energy. And he's also the deputy chairman of Interoil, which was acquired for $2.6 billion. The CEO, James Hill, actually has grown the largest heavy oil field by 40 times. And he's led a massive exploration campaign in 6 countries. I also want to give you guys a little bit of info on Jay Park, and he's the executive chairman of this company. He actually led his last energy stock to over $12 per share from 30 cents. And that was between 2019 and 2021. Now, I've already touched upon this, but the EU is very committed in driving lower carbon emissions. Natural gas produced in the EU has a 30% lower carbon footprint than imported gas. This is why it's so critical for economic activity in Europe. I also mentioned the importance of diversifying your portfolios, and I've mentioned that in many of my videos, whether that means investing in both stocks, crypto, and precious metals or different asset classes. That's because a diversified portfolio hedges you against certain risks in the economy. So for example, if you have invested solely in one asset class and that particular asset class gets impacted by some change in the interest rates or some change in regulations, then you're pretty much screwed. Or even worse, if that entire industry collapses, then you're even more screwed. So that's why diversification is incredibly important. Well, did you know that energy was one of the best performing financial sectors in 2022? And energy also has a high outperformance level when it comes to periods of inflation and war. Now, I'm sure you guys can do the maths as to why it outperforms during these periods. Well, during war, if one country provides a lot of energy, so in this case, Russia, then a lot of other countries sanction this country. That means they won't buy from that particular country, and that means, well, how do they get their energy? So companies that are aiming to fix this problem and provide energy from different countries can help solve the problem. And this poses as an opportunity for investors. Anyway, guys, that's an overview of MCF Energy, and it's also an overview of what's been happening with the European energy crisis. I only like to take sponsored videos where the actual story, the economic reasoning makes sense to me, and I will present you guys with the facts. I'm not telling you guys to invest in anything or invest in this company. I'm just giving you my personal opinion, and you can make your own decisions, because remember, I am not a financial advisor. And for your information, the tickers are here and I've linked them down below in the description box. So do check it out, check out the websites. And I've also added some supporting information on MCF Energy and also about the European energy crisis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video, as a lot of the information is time sensitive. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!